Got a news flash for you, bozos. The card game is back on sale.
Oh, my God.
The original edition of the card game, some of our favorite questions right here. Got about 50 or so of them. Sold a bunch of them. Put them on the shelf for a little while. Now we're doing one final run of the original series.
One last job, baby.
It's a good time to get hammered with your friends and find out if the people that you know and that you love are garbage. So do yourself a favor. The link is in the description. Pick up a pack today because they're going to go quick.
Oh, yeah, and that ain't it, Tubby. We got road dates, baby. We got 2 shows in Atlanta coming up in November. Then we're going to Charlotte, North Carolina. If you're in the area, get those tickets for that. We got 2 in Philly that are sold out. We got 1 left in Providence, Rhode Island. Those tickies are moving. We got 1 left in Boston. That is for sure going to sell out. Get those tickets. We want a party. See you there.
See you there.
Welcome to another exciting edition of Are You Garbage? The show where you find out if your favorite comedians are classy individuals or absolute trash. Now, here are your hosts, Kevin Ryan and H. Foley.
Hey, everybody out there, and welcome back to everybody's favorite new podcast. This is Are You Garbage?
Oh, yeah.
It's that little show we sit down with your favorite comedians and we find out they grow to be classy.
Yeah.
They're just a big old piece of trash.
Trash.
Yeah, that's right. I'm your host, H. Foley.
Yeah, that's right. Garbage. Trash.
Coming at you on a beautiful day. We're down here at Aunt Tootie's basement.
Uh-huh.
She's upstairs. Bad case of mesothelioma. Okay. As soon as she can find a lawyer that'll play ball.
And a doc.
Watch a little daytime TV.
Yeah. She's been up late, huh?
It's either that or she was a Marine at Camp Lejeune in 1965.
They're going heavy after you drank gasoline or something. Whatever was in that water was
Jesus
no bueno.
Christ. The Corps never hurt nobody. What the hell?
But that's their main job.
My co-host is coming at you.
They're trained killers.
My co-host is coming at you from across the table. This is a family episode. He is the CEO of Are You Garbage and the pumping picking champion of 2013. Give it up for KJ, Kevin James Ryan. Because it's the fall, baby.
Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Make sure you please rate, review, subscribe on iTunes.
Yeah.
Full video available on YouTube. As you know, those numbers are
True to roof.
Oh, my God.
Yikes.
Swing and a miss by new guy Luke. Ladies and gentlemen, then obviously I'd be remiss. I'd be a jerk-off. I'd be an asshole. I'd be a disgraziat. I watched Godfather on a plane yesterday.
Disgraziat.
If I didn't mention the greatest goddamn website of all, motherfucker, I ain't talking Google. I ain't talking AskJeeves. I ain't talking xxnxvideos.net.
Which ain't bad.
It's all right.
That's a close number 2.
You know what was big back in the day, early on, before
LimeWire. You didn't know what you were
if you wanted to ruin a fucking gateway real quick. Dude, you're ruining Adele.
Oh, man. Jammed up.
Was freeones.com. That was like the first time you could search by, hey, who's my favorite star? H. Foley. You could type in that, click the name, and then like all the stuff would come up. Hachi Machi.
Hey, you like little wieners, huh? Gang, how about a nice quick
Hold
shout?
on, Patreon.com, you fucking
God,
asshole.
I forgot.
We got a whole bunch of stuff on there.
I had XNXX on the mind. I apologize.
We're closing in on our next goal, which is when we hit it, we will do...
buying a storage unit.
Yeah, we're going to go to an auction, do storage wars, hopefully fucking get rich quick schemes. That's what I'm into.
Take those hillbillies for a ride.
We just one of the bonuses, we do weekly bonuses, AYG, weekly hard feelings. One of the bonuses we just did was on a road in the car
Good time.
in Missouri out there. Was a good old time. Check it out.
Good time. And gang, listen.
What?
Our good pal T-Bone McMuffin is out with the sniffies.
Yeah.
He's sicky wicky. So we got new guy Luke filling in. He's a young, good-looking kid.
His hands are shaking. It looks like he's never touched a computer. I don't know what's going on.
It's like he's taking the SATs over there. Gang, new guy Luke, ladies and gentlemen. Have a nice round of applause.
Luke.
How we doing, guys?
Oh, man. He is a behind-the-scenes kind of guy.
T-Bone, your job is safe. I'll tell you that right now. Fucking NPR Paul over here.
Yeah. Why'd the lights go off real quick?
Buddy, thank you for filling in. We appreciate it. T-Bone, feel better. We love you. We just got jammed up to a recording schedule. He's sick. We got to get these episodes done. That's the way it works. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Is that the family business? Okay. All right. I like that. No, it's just very right? You're looking at me like, go along with this.
T-Bone's dead on the couch.
No, what are you telling? He's right there, T-Bone. You long-haired freak.
Buddy, we love you. Feel better.
All right,
And we'll see you soon.
what do you do? He doesn't have AIDS. What do you fucking... He's fine. Buddy, I hope you get the... I hope this gets... He's editing it. What do you mean?
Yeah, it's true.
He's fine.
Well, I love you.
You act like he's in a hospital bed or something. He's fine.
Had a little bit of a scary incident yesterday.
Oh, God, that's never good.
I was down in the burbs.
Mm-hmm.
We're driving from one place to another, and I find... You all right?
Just let him do his job, man. You're freaking out. Oh, man.
He's looking around like he's fucking out in left field with a hockey stick.
That's my line, you
Jesus
asshole.
Christ.
Who I think I stole from my cousin.
I just looked over.
He's checking to make sure the cameras are on.
I thought he was looking at the boxes.
No.
Spider.
The big man doesn't like changes, so this is a big curveball in your mix.
Hey, I love new guy Luke.
I know, but I don't think
in the back seat of a minivan, saying nothing.
I don't think you like him on the ones and twos. It makes doing the beeps and the sweeps.
Yeah, I don't want this guy feeding the M60 when I'm in the fucking Foxhole. I want T-Bone in there.
Johnny on the fucking spot.
That's right. We love you, buddy. T-Bone, hope you feel better, my friend.
Stop doing that. There's gonna be services later this week.
In lieu of flowers.
In lieu of flowers, please send gift cards.
Send some grip tape to Tony's basement. Driving in the car.
Uh-huh.
I got my nephew with me.
Okay.
He's in the passenger seat, sitting up front, and I hear him go, "Wow, look at that spider. That's the biggest spider I've ever seen." Thinks it's on the outside of the window. It ain't. Motherfucker's in the car.
Yeah.
I'm talking the size of a Sacagawea. Like heavy bike. This thing had a piece on it. I'm telling you right now.
What'd you do? Because you're not one to kill spiders. Well, I am. I'll kill anything. If it moves, I shoot. Well, I ask questions later.
I almost killed the three of us.
Save the spider! You're going off a cliff?
Dude, I was trying to shake him off like he was Jackie Chan. I'm telling you right now, we both freaked out. Because when we realized it was inside the car.
Because you're not a cool cucumber either.
No.
You lose it quick.
And I don't like chaos in the car when I'm driving. So he starts...
Which you mainly cause, by the way.
He starts freaking out. It's on me! Oh, my God! Screaming and this, that, like that. And then, all right.
Those Foleys are cool under pressure, man.
Woo. The main headquarters of the Bureau of Crazy.
Yeah.
Spider disappears for a minute. He thinks it went out the window. It didn't. It was.
They never do.
It was on me. It was on my hair.
Now he's driving the bus.
So he's freaking out. He takes off his shoe.
You keep making the stops. People keep ringing the bell.
He's hitting me with his flip-flop.
Oh, my God. You guys are idiots.
And now
every last one of you.
We never got him. We pulled over. We searched the entire car. I can't find this thing.
Yeah.
I know he's not dead.
It's just like Home Alone with Buzz's tarantula roaming around.
He thinks he got him a little bit when he
got him.
to you,
it's crawling down your face. Henry, don't move.
Marv, what are you doing? What are you doing, Marv?
What are you doing? What are you doing, Kip? What are you doing? I'm never getting in that goddamn car again.
Dude, I'm telling you, if it was just a regular little
spider. It's a fucking setup.
It was just a regular little spider, I'd be okay. This thing means business.
I feel like they'd be getting bigger and bolder, too, a little bit.
Yeah.
Remember we had one on our window in fucking Missouri or wherever the fuck we were. We were doing like $1.80 down I-72, and this thing was like just fucking chilling on the outside of the window.
Smoking a Bernie out there.
Catching a heater.
So he thinks he got it when it was on the headrest, but it wasn't where it should have fallen.
Uh-huh.
So he's injured, he's in the car, and he's probably upset with us.
Yeah.
So...
Well, good luck. I'm an Uber man. I don't know what to tell you.
Dude, I drove up from Philly this morning, man. I was the whole way just petrified. Just waiting for this fucker to make a move. I was waiting to feel the cold metal on my throat.
You got your hand on your piece. Yeah, everything's fine. Just waiting. Just trying to set a trap for him to come out. Take out the engine block.
I mean, yeah, at that point, the only thing to do was put my seatbelt on.
If I can do a quick herky jerky.
Put a mouthpiece in and crash into a wall to pull a payback on him. It's a deep cut. Shout out to Mel Gibson. Yeah, so that's how my day yesterday, my morning went.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
I got one for you. I just got back from Europa.
Are you jet lagged?
I was up at 5 o'clock this morning, which ain't good.
Okay.
It's easier on the way back.
Have your thoughts changed? Has your opinion changed on the
what?
The Russia-Ukraine situation? Did they turn you over there?
I don't know. I was digging around, snooping around a pipeline. I don't know if you heard.
You got all your fingernails. That's a good sign.
I'm missing that, dude. How do you feel about the call button on a plane? Will you call the attendant over?
If I'm on fire, maybe.
Yeah.
No, never.
Really?
And I wanted to talk to you about this, which I've never said it, but
oh god,
every once in a while we'll be on the plane and you'll hear a dun dun.
Yeah.
What is that?
That's the engine shutting off. That's them switching over to fucking hyperdrive.
Somebody left the trunk open. What is that?
Yeah, usually it's that or some sort of service call.
So you hear it throughout the whole plane?
That might be. I think they also communicate themselves like the.
Oh, I don't like
they
that.
have their own language.
I don't like that.
The air staff
to talk to the front and the back.
Yeah, the air skanks. No, I'm kidding. That was rude and uncalled for. This ain't hard feelings. Sorry, this is a public program.
Jesus.
No. Yeah. My wife was using it.
Using it?
Quite a bit.
What do you mean? What do you need?
It's a long flight. 8.5 hours.
I get my
business class, by the way.
Really?
Machi. I am broke. That's patreon.com.
That's German business, too.
What do you mean? Yeah. I had to go over to secure more funding. We're fucking hemorrhaging cash over here. What do you think pays new guy Luke's bills? What the fuck?
Sit down with Swiss Bank?
Yeah, I had to sit down with fucking half of the EU. They said no bueno. I got a couple gold bars with a Balinese dancer on it.
Man. Well, payback for the Boston Tea Party, huh? Playing hardball, huh?
Fly back economy. Yikes.
It's a deal. The Queen's dead. Who's got the cash?
Yeah, I this was a big thing because I'm a big no. Fuck, no, I don't want that. But I feel like you're paying. That's the and this was her argument, right? Okay. If you sit economy at any point, if you want to get up and get a couple, like on those long flights, we were flying Lufthansa, you're allowed to. They have like a snack bar type thing. You get up and they have like waters poured. They have like a tray of water waiting for you. A call. You can get up and go get stuff.
A buffet?
It's okay. That's how fat you are. You hear a cup of water and you go a buffet.
Wait, you could just go get it yourself? Because I see
JetBlue does that. Everybody kind of has that. You can get up and walk back and go like, hey, can I have a cup of coffee or a tea or whatever?
Huh?
Yeah, when they're back there, like they're catching heaters and stuff.
I know.
Fucking playing tiddlywinks.
I always assume they're fooling around.
Mm-hmm.
Man, nothing like an attractive flight attendant.
Dude, even the guy, anybody, if you're just on a plane and you're not 100, I'm into it.
Mm-hmm.
That's my cup of tea.
Yeah.
But they don't have that for the business class because they want to give you. They want to, they don't want you getting up.
They have German shepherds patrolling the aisle.
Someone peed on me.
Spotlight goes around the plane.
Yeah, she used it a couple of times, and at some point I'm like, yo, Toots,
listen,
reel it in a little bit.
Now, obviously, she can do whatever she wants. She's the boss.
Of course.
And don't tell her I said this, but
she doesn't listen to the program. I don't even think she knows we have a program.
She thinks we're making sweaters in there.
She doesn't know what we're doing down here.
What do you need that you can't, hey, when they walk by, can I grab a
They're not always walking by, though. Like they'll just go like pop in the back because they're not like they'll come do the service, but then they're like just fucking they're chilling in the back reading a magazine or whatever.
Yeah, I'm too scared to use it. I'm always afraid I'm gonna hit the oxygen thing, and not everything's gonna fall down.
Fucking guy goes upside down.
I somehow crashed the plane.
Yeah, inverted.
Speaking of that, can I tell you a scary airplane story that was told to me this week?
This isn't even your story.
No. I could make it my story.
So there I am, flying an F-16. This is Top Gun, goddammit.
I got two MiGs behind me on my tail. I'm giving them both the finger.
Yeah. Sure.
A buddy of mine was flying down to Costa Rica with his family.
Mm-hmm.
They're just about off the coast of Florida.
Okay. Smoke
in the cabin.
Yay.
American Airlines flight. Smoke in the cabin. Right.
American Spirits flight, huh?
Welcome to Pall Mall Airlines, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, if I can smoke him a peace pipe in the back, catching Edie's.
Someone's ripping a doob in the bathroom. Otherwise, we're in trouble.
Also, you know there's different classes of bathrooms on planes? Found that out.
What?
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
What do you mean?
Where were you all week? What the hell's going on here?
I was securing our future. We gotta do 3 weeks a year in fucking Frankfurt, Germany.
Just bought a lithium mine in North Ghana. We're moving tooties over there.
Yeah.
Hold on, sidebar that. What are you talking about? Different
Economy has a different bath. I found this out.
You can go to either one,
no,
though.
you can't. Because we got bumped out of the first class one.
Yeah, probably.
Which is how trashy I am. I didn't know there was I thought business was and first class were just pseudonyms.
Probably in there going at it like a couple of rabbits.
No, it's leather toilet seat.
Leather?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's real German. I don't like
No,
that.
it's sterile. What are you talking about?
Would you like a ball gag while you poop?
One butt plug or two.
Two.
Yeah, I'm sure her whole family's listening to this now. They're just over there, too. Oh, what's the show? We'll check it out. First back, I'm just mimicking them.
What? That's wild.
Yeah.
I don't like the pushing of the button. You ask them, what do you need? What'd she need? Just so I know, what'd she need?
She was drinking some sort of mango juice.
Really?
Yeah. It's called a mango shola. I'm going to pronounce that wrong. It's mango with like a little bit, I guess, like sparkling water, like seltzer and maybe something else. Those Germans do juices. I don't know if you've ever seen a German breakfast, but hachi, machi. Just a bunch of cold meats and vegetables. It fucking stinks.
Shot of vodka and a bullet.
Yeah, it's fucking rough.
Anyway, so they're on the plane. They're just about off the coast of Florida.
Mm-hmm.
Smoking the cabin.
Yeah.
40,000 feet. They're cooking.
Okay.
Captain comes on. We got an emergency. Everybody get your seatbelts on. Get your heads down. Don't say a word. Don't get up. Don't start screaming. You do any of that stuff when we get on the ground?
I'll give you a right hook.
I'll turn this plane around and we'll go home. He's like, you do anything like that, you'll be arrested as soon as we land. Dude fucking drops it. 40,000 feet to like 6,000 feet. Kid said they were on the ground in about 8 minutes from 40,000 feet.
I know, but that's always hard for me to if I can't quantify 6,000 feet to 40,000 feet.
Yeah, you can when you're fucking facing straight down and your eyeballs are getting sucked into the back of your head. There's no call button there, I can tell you that.
Yeah.
He thought it was it. Engine was on fire. Went down, hit 6,000 feet. They looped around, landed in Miami. They took that same plane the next day to Costa Rica. They fixed it that quick.
You're nuts.
No
I'd be in a
shit.
minivan back to Philly. Yeah. Also, you can tell you've been hanging out with your family too much. It's all fucking dread stories every time you come back. Did you hear about Mr. Wilson? Shot in the head 4 times.
Yeah, it's a good time down there.
But that's neither here nor there, gang, as this is a family episode. We answer your garbage questions. When you sign up for the Patreon, we will answer your garbage questions on the air. We have a little bit of a backlog, but we're working through them. Also, real quick, I want to give a quick shout-out, happy birthday to our boy Greg Bourne. Shout out to Greg Bourne.
Okay.
Just wanted to do that real quick.
Do I know Greg?
No, I knew you were going to make this weird. I forgot to talk to you about it beforehand.
Is this one of your German contacts? Is that some fucking KGB signal? Luke, you fucking believe this piece of shit?
Manchurian candidate. Luke just looks over. Greg Bourne. Luke looks over at you, jumps out of the...
Yeah, you start eating ramen noodles. I'm calling Homeland Security. That's what Denzel ate, Manchurian Candidate. The remake, which was pretty good.
I remember watching that the first time hungover. Oh, my God. I was in college. I didn't know what it was. I'm like, I'll throw this on. It was all proper Comcast on demand. Oh, my, dude, the panic that set in, wondering if I was a goddamn candidate. Waiting for him to flip the fucking switch on the kid.
Yeah, I didn't like that.
I haven't looked at anybody the same since, by the way.
I didn't like that. I didn't like Inception, and I didn't like Tenet. I liked the movies, but there was just too much. Tenet, I didn't know what the fuck was going on.
Oh, yeah.
Started in the middle, half of it's going backwards.
No, that's not for me.
Fucking kooky patooky. No, thank you.
I thought it was about a landlord for the longest time.
Yeah.
Nothing on that? All right.
The rent is due. So, Greg Bourne.
Yeah, happy birthday. Shout out to our boy Greg Bourne. That's all.
He's our boy?
Yeah, he's a listener.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I was going to say, I don't know this man.
No, I also don't personally know the man either.
Shout out to him. It's good stuff.
Yes.
Okay, let's talk about that Manscaped.
Oh, baby, the best in the biz.
Listen, I know summer's over. You think about letting things go. Now's the time to tighten it up a little bit.
Yeah.
All right, just because the corn's been picked doesn't mean you want to let the pubes grow out.
Sure, the old saying, yeah.
Yeah, this ain't the 90s. All right, we used to bang with that back in the day. They liked the muff. Now they don't. You got to keep it clean, and you got to keep it smelling good. And Manscaped, you could get the old platinum package, which includes the lawnmower there.
What else?
You got the weed whacker.
Oh, my God.
You got the lawnmower to do the parts down there, keep the balls clean, and you got the weed whacker. You could do your nose, your ear. That's where you really get tripped up. Especially as you get older, you got to take care of that ear hair. Don't think that, it's okay, I'm older, it doesn't matter. Nothing more gross than eating a piece of pizza and looking over and your buddy's got blueberry trees coming out of his ears.
I think that's a personal shot of me, but we'll keep it moving.
Do yourself a favor. Try to enjoy my slice.
Guys, they also have the premium body wash, ultra premium 2-in-1 shampoo and conditioner. Your skin and hair will be feeling hydrated and smelling fresh for the broads out there.
Stuff
okay?
smells good.
This is all we're trying to impress broads, right? You got to be smelling nice, so they come over, they talk to you, spit some game, and then maybe you convince them. You two hit it off. You go back to your place or her place, or his place, whatever.
And they go down, and then they open up the pants, and it's the Munster's house.
Yeah, what are we doing?
No good.
Run a tight ship, especially in the winter. No one's expecting it. So when you do go down there, and it's whoo clean, you got your nice little V going.
Looks like the 9th fairway.
They're gonna love it. Guys, you get 20% off and free shipping with code GARBAGE at manscaped.com. That's 20% off plus free shipping with the code GARBAGE at manscaped.com. Manscaped, clear out the leaves. It's your tree trunk's time to shine, baby. Do it.
Yeah. Kip, I like that freeze pipe.
Cold as ice.
I'm telling you right now, back when I was a kid, you were doing gravity bongs. You'd burn your lungs. You'd burn your throat. You're smelling that. Not with freeze pipe, baby. No. Lowers the smoke about 300 degrees. You're getting nice, thick, puffy clouds. Start raining in that place. Really, really cools it down. It's a good time. We got the bubbler, threw that in the freezer, lit that up, didn't even realize it. I was halfway to Pluto. I'm telling you that right now. I didn't feel a goddamn thing. Do yourself a favor. Grab a freeze pipe. You will not regret it. I promise you.
Yeah. The good folks over there at Freeze Pipe were nice enough to send 2-3 of them fucking bad boys over here. Woo! I walked in. It was like a Cypress Hill music video. I thought Snoop Dogg was fucking behind the buttons over there.
Took that thing for a test ride.
The secret is the freezable glycerin chambers that come on every piece. Pop one of those chambers in the freezer for an hour and it'll be ready to go. Smoke is cooled instantly. It passes through the icy chamber. Pipes, bubblers, bongs, dab rigs, and more. Hand jobs, hookers, and gazoos. If you can smoke it, Freeze Pipe makes it, baby. So head on over to thefreezepipe.com. Enjoy your new favorite piece at everyday great prices. Use garbage for 10% off your next order. That's the THE freezepipe.com and code garbage for 10%. Do it. All right, let's see here. This one's from Danny T. Have you ever bought clothes for the family photo shoot and returned them to the store after?
100%.
For the photo shoot?
Yeah.
Oh, no, we never did that.
It's that picture right behind you up there. Yeah. You think that blazer stayed at the house?
I mean, I don't think it fits anymore.
Shit went right back. I think all those outfits, except for my dad's uniform, all went back to the store.
That stuff, I mean, that going to a place to get it done, that shit phased out before I got old. Like, it was probably like when you were a kid. They were still existing. I have one with a picture of me and my little brother there, and I remember being like, this is cuckoo bananas we're doing here. I'm holding like a wiffle ball bat or something. It's real bad.
I know that picture.
Yeah.
The big fat one. Not the skinny yellow one.
I think it's a skinny yellow one.
Really?
I don't know. He was a baby and I was 10.
It's got electrical tape on it.
Yeah, he's going to fucking post it for sure.
Dirtbag.
No, we never did. But that shit never. We never got like portraits. Like we would never that. Like we never did that. That's crazy to me.
Yeah.
Like we would do like, oh, you're dressed up at Easter. Let's get a picture at Easter, and then you write on the back like Easter 1992 or whatever.
I remember the fights that photo caused. It was a Wednesday. My dad just got home from work, busting his ass all day. Luke, what the fuck are you doing?
New guy Luke creeping around.
What are you doing? What's that doing?
He's fixing the curtains. Just let him go. I love how. Is this what you do when you do your big acting jobs? What's this guy looking at? Stop looking at me.
I freak out like Christian Bale. Never again, Luke.
You're British all of a sudden.
That was a huge fight. That was my dad getting home from work. We had to be there. You got to wear this. You got to do this. My brother had hit me. I had makeup on my face. It was a whole big nightmare. They weren't cool.
Christ.
I'll take that, though, over the picture of everybody wearing white on the beach.
Oh, man.
You got to have a couple of those.
No.
You're beach people.
Yeah, but we're
trash.
poor. Yeah, we're poor beach people. We were poor beach people. We were hot dogs in a cooler people. We wearing fucking white polos and khakis on the beach at dusk.
All white Eagles jerseys.
Everybody's doing away, right? Are we home or away? Shirts and skins.
None of that Kelly Green shit. All right. Shout out to the birds, by the way.
Woo, cooking. I remember one time. It's just funny because this picture resurfaced when my grandfather passed away.
Resurfaced?
No, it started making the rounds because it's a whole. It was my grandparents' 50th anniversary, wedding anniversary. Mm-hmm. Big deal.
Sure.
Right. My aunt was working for the city, like pretty high up in the city or whatever. Okay. So she got it done. She had the service done at the cathedral.
Service?
Or like they had like a service, like a mass or something. Or like they redid their vows or something. There was some sort of like proper thing at at the cathedral in Philadelphia or something.
Is that trashy, the redoing of the vows?
At 50? I don't think so. I mean, these are old bags, you know. I think if you're doing it after you cheated in Vegas, yeah, it's one. You know what I mean? You come back when you get caught with herpes or something. Yeah,
next time I'm serious.
Yeah, exactly. I'll never have sex with a skeezer again. That's a little different than 50 years. 50 years.
It's a lot.
And I'm in my dad's or my brother's old sweater, like Arrow. I was dressed so poorly because I was so fat and would get fatter by the day.
Little fat piece of shit.
Yeah, sure.
You're wearing your mom's pants, your dad's sweater.
My mom's pants. I got her shoulder pads in. I think I have my brother's old Arrow pastel sweater. I could just never get dressed up, and Danny could because he was an in shape, good looking kid.
It's a tough look.
He could get. He looked like the guy he looked the mannequin.
Yeah, you're eating in front of the choir, sister. Let me tell you. I know exactly what you're talking about.
I looked like a fucking slob. So I didn't have...
It doesn't matter anyway if you showed up perfect. 10 minutes in, you're going to look like...
Of course, you look like... It's like you light the fuse when you dress a fat guy.
Yeah.
It's a wrap.
It's like they threw you in the dryer for a couple of minutes.
I know. But... I'm wearing, this is bad, and I remember, so I didn't have underwear. I guess I didn't have clean underwear, so I wore a pair of Umbro soccer shorts or basketball shorts as underwear.
What kind of pants do you have on?
Corduroys or something, dude. It was real bad.
He must have been swishing. Here you coming down the street. Not to mention, you probably had a little stinger because of all the friction going on down there.
That's satin, dude. That's all right. That's like wearing silk, baby.
You get to the church, you just keep walking. Give me a minute.
Hey, Ma, I'll walk home. I'll meet you at the house.
I'll see you guys in there, eh? I'm right on the street, get a soda. Let's get a soda. Woo! Come back, you're smoking. What a fat little bastard. Umbros and corduroys.
They were blue with white stripes, dude. I'll never forget them.
Man, that must have been a good time. Because the corduroys got a little swished.
They got a little rib. That's ribbed for his pleasure.
You're wearing them inside out? Trying to get your freak on? Shit.
Oh, God.
Well, you didn't see this in the picture, did you?
No, yeah, you can see the string in one of the pictures because my drawstring's hanging out, and I think it was my Aunt Quinny was taking the picture of all the grandkids, and I'm dead. That's why when my grandfather passed, all these pictures are coming around, and this one has all of the grandkids in it. So, this was the one that, whatever. And I have a white drawstring hanging out of the front of my cords, and my Aunt Quinny goes, Kevin, your string's hanging? I was like, oh, yeah, it's my underwear. And I go, I don't know.
Just my tampon, Aunt Quinny.
Yeah, I didn't know what to say, dude. I remember being like, oh, man, I remember that was a turning point. It wasn't rock bottom, but it was close. I didn't turn around for another about 15 years, but oh,
man.
God.
Yikes.
That's bad. I am what I am. What do you want from me?
Up there getting...
You're telling me you never been jammed up in a bad situation?
I'm in a bad situation right now. I got a pair of biker shorts on. You kidding me?
You got a jockstrap cooking right now.
No, but I had a pair of suit pants on this week, and, you know, I'm going up now. I'm going over.
You go over the belly.
I go over the belly now.
Mm-hmm. Under the balls.
I have them hanging out. Like a pocket watch.
Sir, do you have the time? No, these are my balls.
Look like an old cop patrolling the 5 points.
Walking the beat. Sure.
Pants go above the belly, but the undies go normal.
Whoa.
Yeah, I can't. Oh, no, I'm not.
So you have no man's land in there?
Oh, yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Really?
You got to send up a flare to collect the bodies.
That's crazy.
Call a ceasefire.
No way.
Yeah. There's a space.
You're raw dogging.
The belly's raw dogging in the pants.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
Which ain't great.
No.
No. And I can't, because the positioning of the zipper, I can't just pull down and pee. I got to undo everything.
I always undo everything.
Well, my belt was real heavy and the pants were real light. And when I went to do it, my pants fell down as I was peeing. And I was at a urinal, not in a stall. And I was around family and friends. So people walked into the bathroom.
Are you wearing Umbros?
My pants were around my ankles and I was peeing.
Why didn't you bend down to pick them up? I
was urinating
You
at
can't
the time.
fucking suck in?
No.
That's gone.
Oh, yeah, that's gone. Yeah, that's gone.
You couldn't cut it off if you had to? They start shooting?
Nah, it'd be messy. And I'd get it all down there.
Fumbling the gun like Fredo.
Oh, 100%. Papa. Yeah, I'd be losing it.
Yeah, okay.
No bueno. So don't feel bad. But you're a little freak, I'll tell you that. You should have just worn a pair of your sister's underwear or something.
I'll do that now. I didn't know you could go both ways.
Do that now on the weekends.
Yeah. All right, let's see here. This one's from Nolan. First time new $10 homie.
Shout out
to the $10 homies. Have you ever parked at a gas pump just to go into the store? That's a big. You kind of gotta do that in New York. If you're driving in New York, because there's no parking spots.
I do that at Wawa all the time, even if I'm not filling up.
Really?
Fuck them, yeah. Because it's a pain in the ass getting out of those spots, especially at the super Wawas with the gas tanks. Because they're fucking right there. Yeah, you just pull in there.
I don't know.
It took me a while to break that. I've just started to do it. Because I used to have anxiety that if I got gas and then went in to get a couple of things.
The car's sitting there.
Car's sitting there.
Yeah.
But they got fucking 9 pumps.
No, I know. If it's jammed up, that's a problem.
If the pump's jammed up.
If it's hectic, you can't wait in line and then like pull in and just be like, I'll leave her here. I'll be back.
Come back with a soda.
Yeah. You can't do that. There's rules. We're living in a society, people. I ever tell you the time
those rules are breaking down. Everybody's doing what they want.
I know.
Nobody gives a shit.
I locked my keys in my car at the gas pump.
How do you do that? In 2022.
No, this was 2005 probably. 2004.
Shout
out to my fucking 1996 Chevy.
You can't do that with the Kia, right? If you leave your fob in the car, it'll let you know.
I don't have a fob. That's why.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I have a key.
A key?
That's why this Kia challenge that's going around where they're stealing, like, apparently Kia and Hyundai, they're getting stolen like crazy because they like bypass.
Hyundai, not Hyundai.
You say Hyundai, I say whatever. Hyundai.
You also say syrup.
Yeah, whatever. You say a lot of things wrong too. Pillow.
Sounds like you're.
All right. How many pillows you sleep with? You know how many times I've seen guests stare at you? Like, what is this? What is this huge man talking about? How many pillows you sleep with?
Hey, my size has nothing to do with that. It's ridiculous.
Looks like you're smuggling some pillows in there.
I say restaurant a lot too.
Yeah, you say a lot of things proper wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah. But so they can be hijacked with like a USB, like the keyless ones, like the push to start Johns. You can kind of just like.
Is yours push to start?
No, I'm turn to start, analog, old school.
So they can't get you.
I mean, yeah, I doubt it's it's probably easier than stealing a fucking.
Man, getting your car stolen with a fucking Nintendo Switch, that's real fucking trash.
My buddy had his car stolen, and like every time I got back in it, they like found it. They found it in the Bronx. It was a nice car too. Every time I got in it, I'm like, it's not even my car, and I'm like, this feels weird.
Can you not take it back? Can you say, I'm not taking this car?
No, the insurance company goes, it's your fucking, we've recovered the car. It's your car.
Fuck that.
Yeah.
Probably homeless guys jerking off in there.
Yeah, soup kitchen.
Touching their balls.
Mm-hmm. Dirty Mike and the boys.
Mm-hmm. Like that at all.
You know what's a dick move? Not a dick move, but it's a douche move. Leaving the car running with, like, if you pull up at, like, a 7-Eleven, you pull up in the front, car running, windows down, music on. That's like, look at me, look at me.
Dude.
Or that or backing into a spot that don't need to be backed into. Kick Rizzock.
I like a back then, though.
It depends where it is. You're backing into the front row of the 7-Eleven, you're wrong.
Backing into a driveway is really nice. I feel like if you were about to rob that house, you're like, this guy's ready to play ball.
Oh, yeah, you got to.
Yeah, car's facing fucking ready.
Ready to fucking truck you.
Headlights are always on. The music thing is so fucking obnoxious.
It's like I probably I don't recall, but I probably did it when I was 16 and like thought I was cool.
Not even that, but people in the city, they'll pull into like a fire hydrant spot, like waiting for somebody, and they'll keep the music blasting. If you have the music blasting and you're constantly moving, I'll give you that. Enjoy your life. But if you're sitting still, you got to be ready to fight somebody. It's crazy.
That's wild.
That and those things.
Oh, the Whistler tips.
Dude, I want to smash a fucking rock through one of their fucking windows.
You got to get out of the city. You're getting too old for this shit.
Getting too old for it. We were talking about that fucking today.
Oh, God.
Jersey's looking pretty good. Got a tomato farm out there.
Tomato farm.
Eat my own crop.
All right, this one's from Christian. $10 homie. Never had a question read. Ever own anything from Copper Fit? Oh, man. Those socks, the T-shirts.
Remember those bracelets that had like magnetic powers, and then pitchers started wearing those fucking things?
Yeah, the necklaces. Yeah, there's a bead in there. Dude.
Yeah.
No.
Kick rocks.
Yeah. I think
I do like my compression socks, though.
Well, that's proven to work.
Yeah. That's titanium. It's not copper.
Is there metal in there?
Yeah. Wire in there.
Whoa.
Yeah. If I get jabbed at the metal detector, I think I'm Wolverine. No, there's no metal in there, you idiot.
I don't know.
They're just tight socks that go up really high.
Okay.
They leave a dent too. When you get into the hotel and I take those babies off, woo! Talking about who let the dogs out. Yikes! That's a good feeling. Peeling those things off. Oh,
and they're probably so your leg probably goes like and then steps in to where like the sock like there's a
it's brutal.
There's a overhang for all the fluid that's being kept up from the socks.
Mostly Gatorade.
They did it to my dad when he had a congestive heart failure. They had the doctor was like, "You're fine." They just gave him compression socks.
Fuck, that could be it.
Yeah.
Damn.
I mean, don't you go to the doctor though?
I do. We usually just chit chat. See any good
for
movies?
Breakfast. Yeah.
That's what I was worried my knee was for a little bit.
What?
That because my ankle does swell.
It's a brain tumor in my knee. Golly, Kippy, do you know anybody that's ever had this? I get calls like that trying to solve problems.
My knee is scoliosis. No, because my ankle was a little swelled up.
Swelled up?
Swelled, a little swole. And the knee was hurting, and I was worried that it was going up. But I've been checked for lymphedema, and they said it's not my heart and all that stuff. Because when that started happening, I had it all checked out. Mm-hmm. Just fatty McMuffins.
How you doing? We'll check, but how do you feel you're doing with the weight loss challenge that's currently happening?
Not great, I'll be honest with you. Just this past week, I've been injured.
Sure.
And there was a lot of food around where I was. You know, well-wishers and whatnot. Yeah. What are you going to do? I can't fight a party tray.
I'll try. Get them in a headlock.
They got those Zeps down there, too.
Yeah. Hey.
You ever have a Zep?
I don't know what that is.
It's like
like a Zeppeli?
No, it's a sandwich. It's like an Italian hoagie. They call them Zeps, though. It's one place makes them down the street called Eve's, Philly. Shout out to them. Thick piece of raw onion. Love it. Heartburn, something wicked.
The easiest 500 beans I've ever made, Daddy-O. Ship it.
Yeah. If you don't think I'm filing for bankruptcy before I step on that scale.
Chapter 11 and 13. And I'll take a number 4, please. I'll take Chapter 11, supersized.
What's Chapter 13?
There's one that means you don't have money, and then the other one is kind of like a business tool to, like,
Chapter 11 is that. Is the
yeah,
business.
I guess chapter is what?
To get out of any business pinch.
Toby, look that up. I think it's no. I think file chapter 11 is bad. Chapter 13 is the one that's like rich people use to like reorganize wealth to determine how they're going to pay you or something like that.
That's Luke, by the way.
I know.
Chapter 13 is the bankruptcy for business.
Yeah.
But
or like,
no, the 11 for reorganization.
Oh, 11's reorganization. Yeah. Chapter 13 is like I have no money.
Exactly.
Are you wearing a T-shirt?
No.
You're that open?
Yeah.
Damn, how many buttons? Dude, you got how many?
Dude, he's got 2 buttons.
You have more unbuttoned than buttoned. And you got crazy chest hair. Dude, new guy Luke is in here flexing on us.
You look like you just slept with a married woman.
You're about to redo your vows.
Watch out.
Kip, how about that butcher box?
A butcher box, ooh, butcher box.
Woo, everybody loves butcher box.
Who don't love the fucking butcher box?
We know the bozos and the homies do because they keep coming back.
They keep sending me pictures of all the fucking of the cache of meat they get.
Let's go, gang. Do yourself a favor. It's the fall. What does the fall mean? Turkey.
Gobble, gobble, bitches.
That's right. And let me tell you something. Go to the grocery store. Do yourself a favor. Try to find a free-range, antibiotic-free turkey down there.
It's trash. It's probably from fucking 3 years ago.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yep.
That's from like Canadian Thanksgiving, 1986. Do yourself a favor. Get one delivered from Butcher Box. And the other stuff they got there's unbelievable too. Free range, wild caught, grass-fed. It's top quality merchandise here. Throw it right in the freezer. You're ready to go.
Hey, what, you got to probably go somewhere to pick this up? No, bozos. Get what you want delivered right to your doorstep.
Yeah.
Free shipping in the continental U.S. No surprise fees. Choose from a variety of box options from curated to customized. Change your plan whenever you want. Enjoy the range of high-quality cuts that are hard to come by at the grocery store at amazing value. Exclusive member deals so you can save big on your favorite cuts. Like we've said it a billion times. They say I got fucking bacon and ground beef coming out my ears. We love it. Big fans over there at the Ryan household. I know the Foleys love it.
Yeah, we do.
The main course for Thanksgiving dinner can sometimes be a main course of stress. Not anymore. Butcher Box is offering our listeners free turkey.
What?
With their first order.
Whoa.
Sign up at butcherbox.com/AYG. Use code AYG to get 1 10 to 14 pound free turkey in your first
Holy
box.
shit. Are you kidding
Butcher
me?
Box, call me. What are you doing?
How much does that save you on Thanksgiving? That's the whole meal right there.
I don't know.
Anybody can afford green bean casserole. Get a free turkey. That's crazy.
That's butcherbox.com/AYG. Use code AYG to claim this deal. Do it.
Yeah. Kippy, this is all about ladder.
Ladder.
Yes, sir. Gang, don't put things off that are important to you. We all do it. DMV, this, that, the other thing. One thing you don't want to put off, getting yourself some term life insurance, and you can do that over at Ladder. No doctors, no needles, up to $3 million in coverage. Do yourself a favor. Get Ladder today. Do not wait.
Yeah, don't let your family, holding the bag, jam them up. One last screw job from the old bozo of the family, like me. Don't do it, gang.
Oh, you're talking about me.
I was. Take care of it
I already
right
got
now.
my Ladder policy.
It's one of those things that you think the paperwork, all the this, the that, it doesn't, there's no needles, no doctors, no paperwork, 100% digital. Ladder's customers rate them a 4 out of 5 stars on Trustpilot, and they made Forbes' best life insurance list 2021. That's, come on. All you need is a few minutes, a phone, a laptop to apply. Ladder's smart algorithms work in real time, so you choose and find out if you're instantly approved. No hidden fees, cancel any time, get a full refund if you change your mind in the first 30 days. So here's the turkey, baby. Go to ladderlife.com/garbage today to see if you're instantly approved. That's ladder, LADDER life.com/garbage, ladderlife.com/garbage. Do it. Now back to the show.
Back to the show.
Oh, Jesus. All right. Talking of this one's from Ed, and this was a big debate of the making the whole slab of bacon or not slab of bacon.
That was quite controversial.
Uh-huh.
A lot of people on my side on that. A lot of people weren't.
I would.
Some people weren't. A lot of people cut it in half. Cut the bacon in half. Some people ate it raw.
I think more people were on my side on that.
I don't think so. How many did you get messages and well wishes and whatnot?
I would like to see the size of the gentlemen and or ladies messaging you.
Oh. Too bad. Blind survey. Don't know what to tell
Double
you.
blind study. Yeah, both of you are blind to diabetes. All right, this one is from Ed. I get anxious a bit while flying, so my wife makes a bunch of bacon and puts it in a Ziploc for me to munch and calm me down. We call it pocket bacon. That's what I have to do to you.
Is he a golden retriever?
That's begging strips right there. That's crazy, dude.
Bacon calming you down. Dude, gets me all fired up.
I know, I'm about to hit somebody. Yeah. That's a tell me fighting fucking air whores.
It's like a 5-hour energy.
That's a different kind of fat.
He might not
bacon
be fat,
on a
though.
plane. I'm just regardless. That's a fat behavior.
I wish bacon calmed me down. Nice glass of bacon before I go to sleep. You never did that, I would assume.
What?
The warm milk before you go to bed?
No, that was like what you did in the Depression to me.
I thought that was rich
Warm
people
milk.
stuff. Luke, you ever get involved in that?
My dad tried a couple times, but like it congeals kind of at the top. You put it in the microwave or something. It's kind of
Nah, never warm milk.
Me either. No, it's cocoa.
Every night?
No.
Huh.
Some nights we'd have a cocoa before we went to bed.
Yeah. We would do tea sometimes as a kid.
Tea?
Yeah, my mom would drink it, so I would be like, oh, whatever.
Yeah, but who has a cup? It's like having a cup of coffee before you go to bed.
No, black tea?
Yeah, that's got caffeine in
Yeah,
it, dumbass.
some. It's not a cup of coffee.
I think it has more. I think there's more caffeine in black tea than there is in coffee.
I don't know. He's been pulling out a lot of bullshit facts, and he ends up being right.
New Toby, what do you got?
black tea is caffeinated, but you just would use a non-caffeinated tea.
Yeah, there you go. Maybe I was drinking
Whoa.
non-caffeinated tea.
Hit the search button. Get your opinion on this.
Black tea.
He's not having. Do you think these dirtballs have the caffeinated tea at their house?
Do you think Denise was drinking caffeinated tea on a weeknight?
Probably.
Come down from the wine.
Get her head on straight.
Black tea and coffee are similar.
Damn.
There you go.
You were wrong. You said more, so I win. Kippy wins. Put it in the win column.
Fair enough.
Black tea has less caffeine.
Yeah.
Less, huh? I'd like to see you after the show. Toby always makes me look good. None of my facts are ever right. He hits the buttons a little bit and then says I'm right. He's a team player, Luke.
You don't sign these checks?
Very true.
No, I don't.
He knows who Daddy is.
And if you get one from me, it's going to be post-dated for a while.
It's going to be in another person's name, too. Hey, just make it out the cash. It's fine.
From your dad's checkbook.
Does your dad do like a big T? Is that what it is?
Can you do your dad's autograph?
Signature. He's not famous.
His dad's Shannon Sharp.
Uh-huh.
No, I mean, who's checking, like, a permission slip in high school maybe or something?
I don't know if I ever told you.
Can you do it?
Dude, it's like comical. Like, comical how bad my father's is. Like, horrible.
Uh-huh.
Looks like a second grader doing cursive. I'm not even joking. To the point where every time I would get called in by new teachers, being like, why didn't you have your father sign this? Because, like, if I did bad on a test,
and he actually signed
and he had to sign it, and I would be like, do you think I'm fucking stupid enough to hand in this? I'm like, this is...
I have tea before bed, lady.
I'm like, this is so bad. You would catch me in a heartbeat. It's that bad. But me and my brother used to use that to our advantage. Because once it got known that he had a really bad one, it was just easy to do. And they go, oh, yeah, Mr. Ryan's is horrible. Later. Yeah. Plus, he played ball. He signed a lot of stuff. He didn't fucking... He didn't give a fuck. Whatever. I mean, he did. But he'd be like, you got to get this up. Whereas my mom would be like, we got to sit down. I'd be yelling. I got to talk about... My brother would be like, don't let me fucking have to talk to you about this again. I go, you got it, big guy. As I'm hopping out the car. Hey, whatever. He's signing on the fucking center console.
With a fresh 20 and a BB gun.
Fucking later,
I'll see you next weekend, Pops. I'm out.
Make sure you stock up on the fucking Wawa iced tea, will you? I like those pretzel goldfish, too.
Yeah, my mom would freak out, too. My dad. Yeah, they would talk to you like they worked for you. You know? They would talk to you like they were, I just want to see a little more hustle. I'll give you a little hustle.
You're about your parents?
Yeah. But my parents' signatures.
Denise had a solid one. That was like Catholic school fucking hit you with the rulers if it wasn't good.
I don't know if my parents
Plus,
were...
she was left-handed. That's hard to do. Fucking goes off on a fucking... Yeah, dog leg left midway through the name.
I don't know if my parents were trained by the CIA, but their signatures were impossible to fucking duplicate. Yeah, impossible.
Because they cared back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we signed stuff. I signed Lisa, all that. It's just fucking...
Yeah, no.
Whatever.
You ever sign on one of those electric pads? Fucking...
That, and, like, you have to sign stuff now, like, due to COVID. Everything, like, hey, sign on Adobe or whatever. I just, like, well, yeah. Later.
Can you write in cursive, new guy Luke?
It would take me a few minutes to relearn it, I
Really?
think.
What about you?
Probably.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm a big cursive guy.
We only used it. We learned it in second, I think, to third, and then that was...
I used it all the way through high school. Everything had to be in cursive.
No.
Wow.
We weren't turning anything handwritten at that point.
Really?
No.
Damn. Back 10 years, that was it.
Yeah, it's when computers hit in the 90s. That's when I was in, I was 8. I mean, we had computer class in 2nd, 3rd grade. Shout out to Oregon Trail. Shout out to fucking Number Munchers.
I fucking hated Oregon Trail.
It was great, dude.
Whack. I didn't get it.
Yeah, I mean, but you're coming from, like, you were probably older. So you're like, this is
other kids
stupid.
played
Let me
it.
go, finger pop a cheerleader.
All right. Hey, you're speaking my language.
The spotters.
Dork.
But yeah, I mean, I was like 4. I'm like, or whatever, 7, 6. I'm like, this is sweet. It'd be weird to like it if you could drive a car.
Kids were a computer didn't come into our home until I was in college, and I took it with me. It was it wasn't a Dell
Gateway.
An Epson. It was an Epson Epic.
Aren't they salt? Take a bath with it, cool down.
It was an Epson, and it had 9 floppy disks that you had to put in to type something up. I had a printer though.
I have one now. I own a printer.
Sounded like a cat getting murdered or whatever.
Everything's real jiffy till they go to print out the receipt.
But other kids, I think, were more computer knowledgeable than me.
Literally every single person on the planet is more computer knowledgeable than you.
True.
Now.
True. But
you don't even own a computer, do you?
No. I don't. Holy shit, I don't own a computer. The bird does. Got a laptop and fucking work stuff, computers, all that shit.
Uh-huh.
I'd use my phone.
Use my phone.
It's easier.
I don't rub your Fremulon, huh?
Yeah, though. Hold it in this hand, Fremulon in the other.
All right.
Getting busy. I'm in and out in 2 seconds, too. I don't gotta get off the
that's
couch.
good. What are you doing on the couch? I'm never sitting on your couch. Fucking dirtbag.
What do you want me to do?
Over there rubbing on yourself in the closet like a gentleman.
Hey, listen, Umbros.
I do it at the cathedrals, apparently.
Can't all get our kicks off walking down the street. Some guys got to put in a little work.
This one I don't even get. This is from SCI, first time, long time. Is it garbage to light a joint in the microwave? I heard, like, I remember people used to put blunts in there for like a second or two just to
dry them out.
Dry them out. Like if you licked it too much, instead of doing the lighter, pop it in the microwave for 3 seconds or whatever. I remember that. But how do you light a joint? How's it light on the end?
I don't think that works. Maybe that's what
New guy Luke, see if you can light a joint in the microwave. That's crazy. That doesn't make sense. Well, what if it lit in the middle? You know what I mean?
That would suck, dude.
There goes my dubage.
Now, they probably mean to dry it out. I put a pair of sneakers in there to mold your feet.
Hit baked potato.
It's pretty good.
What do you got there?
Seems like a fire hazard.
Yeah.
At the very best.
Yeah, that's no good. He must have meant to. It says to
dry
light
it
a
out
joint.
A little bit.
I don't know. This guy's bonkers. He's clearly all hopped up on fucking reefer.
This is a little weird.
Okay.
You never smoked bananas, right? People smoked banana peels back in the day.
Banana peels?
Yeah, something like that.
We would smoke cinnamon sticks.
It's coming back on TikTok and stuff. People are like shaving off the banana peel for blunt wraps.
Okay. Now, this was you smoked the banana peel and it got you a little high or something. I thought I remember. We didn't fuck with it.
We smoked cinnamon sticks. You know, like they come like rolled.
Yeah.
You could fucking light it and like fucking smoke it. And that was like before we got our hands on Bernie's. I remember at one point too, we smoked this stuff called tube grass. We were fucking idiots. We just wanted to smoke. I was just young, dude. 9.
Jeez.
And it was just like a weed. Like it was like a piece of hay kind of. And you broke it, and we get a lighter and just like sit in the woods in a tree fort and just fucking.
Would you inhale it?
Yeah.
Would you inhale the cinnamon stick?
Yeah.
Would it fuck you up a little bit?
I don't know. I was 9.
Huh. We used to fuck with
Crack.
No, it was before crack. We'd get it down at Felton Street. The
What?
formaldehyde.
E.
No.
Yeah, formaldehyde. Wet.
Wet.
Well, it's wet, dude. Wet is way different than cinnamon sticks.
It was on
Cinnamon sticks are for children and desserts. Fucking wet is for fucking drug addicts and dead people.
Nice cappuccino.
Yeah, what the fuck?
It was tea leaves or something soaked in formaldehyde or.
Yeah, wet.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, that's in training day when he looks at him. He's like,
No, that was weed.
it was
Yeah,
wet
sure,
because he
man.
looks at him because I didn't know you get wet. What?
But I don't think it was weed. There was weed in that dipped in formaldehyde, I think. But this was like tea leaves and formaldehyde. Much better for you.
It's organic, at least. I
was-
just wonder if there's any caffeine in those tea leaves.
It was Bigelow.
Yeah. Oh, Jesus. Man.
Nah, never cinnamon.
Yeah, it was fucking so stupid.
Never put drugs in the microwave. Put weed in the freezer. With a little, you know what we used to do? It was real nice if you got a nice bag of Kind Bud. Okay, that's what we called it back in the
That's how
day.
old you are.
Yeah, Kind Bud.
What
Otherwise,
was
it was
dank?
brickweed.
Dank was big. Dank
Same
was
thing.
was it dank? Schwag? Schwiggets?
That's what we started with.
It started off dank. And my guess in my head at the time was KB, dank, mids, Schwiggets.
Mm-hmm. Swag.
Schwag.
Brickweed.
Brick.
Stems and seeds.
Uh-huh.
Anyway, if you got a nice bag of Kind Bud, nice eighth, you wanted to keep it fresh, you'd put it in a little Tupperware container with a little orange
Orange
peel.
peel or something, yeah. That didn't work.
Sucked.
Fucking
You looked real classy. though.
nothing's fucking worse than like 14-year-old stoner science, you know what I mean? No, I hear the seeds are good.
Put a skittle in there.
Fucking Bill took a seed home. He's growing it in his attic. Yeah. Okay, Steve. You don't even know how to germinate them.
You got to put it in the microwave, dumbass. What's the matter with you?
All right, let's see here. Let's do one or two more. Rip her up.
We're having a good time.
This one's from AC Dune. Do you own any household appliances that require pliers or a screwdriver to turn it on properly?
At the moment, well, we have an issue with the turlet where we have to keep a screwdriver handy right now because they fucked with the water pressure in the building and we had an incident, which I might have discussed on the pod, about the water going everywhere. It wouldn't just shut off. It's a backless toilet.
Yeah.
And it has
Has a flushometer on it, they're
there's a
called.
valve.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it was just going. Landlord, I told you this. Never told us this. And they were supposed to check every one, and they didn't. Every apartment to make sure that the valves were in the right spot. But no, I remember TVs. We had to have the pliers. This is going way back.
Yeah.
Going way back because the button was gone.
I don't remember anything specific. We always had, like, our fridge for a long time at the Pieces house. You'd have to, too long. 8, 10 years maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Wouldn't close, right? You had to, like, lift it and push it in and drop it down.
Oh, yeah.
That
we
was
had
for
that.
a decade, I think. A proper decade.
That's what made it yours, though.
Yeah.
Made it special.
You had to tell people, hey, I'll get it. Just leave, I'll get it. You got to lift. You got to put a hitch in it. You know what I mean?
My phone, they would let a few
We
things.
had so many instructions
Sure.
for things in our house to older people.
Like the remote.
to
Pull it out, click it back in, hit it down
Oh,
twice.
yeah,
Yeah, of course.
That was
You
big.
just get used to it.
switch out, roll the batteries or something.
I had that with my phone because I just got a new phone, but the phone I had before it was like slowly dying. The left wouldn't work. The I wouldn't work.
Mm-hmm.
If I wanted to type numbers, I had to turn it to the side. You just get used to doing that stuff and just roll with it.
Sure.
The only thing my mother didn't tolerate was, and it used to freak me out when I would go to like a friend's house and they would have this, if there was no light bulb in the refrigerator.
Oh, no, that's like a power outage.
No, it's like the bulb.
I know, but I'm saying it feels like you're in a power outage. It feels like everything's getting warmer real quick.
I wouldn't fuck with anything unless there was a light in there.
Everything seems bad right away.
Then if you had a buddy whose parents' refrigerator's light was out, there's a good chance the whole fridge smelled like coleslaw in like a weird way.
I feel like everything was wet too. Like everything was like switching
now
temperatures.
You know what's nice is the oven light. Watch your meatloaf cooking. Good gentleman.
We get this. This is one of the common questions that we've mentioned before. It's probably like weekly we get it, but turning the stove on to heat the house. We did that a lot. Did that. Yeah, in the morning. She fucking making it, making you a fucking fried egg Sammy with the oven open, and she's in a fucking ski jacket like she's about to go on a fucking ski lift this road. Also, I forget how big the show is now. It's quite a big show, and I have a lot of family and friends that listen.
Shout out to the bozos and the homies. We love you.
Yeah, but the fucking chicken, we got to have a chicken sandwich code for the public eps.
Why?
Because all this shit's getting back to fucking Denise.
Somebody's
squealing? I catch a ration of shit every time I see her.
I heard you talking about
you're telling a story about how I fucking, yeah.
Yeah, I got that too. What was she bitching about the other day? Patty was coming at me about something. You told them this. You told them that. Terry! I had a good time with her the other day. We were talking about something, and I said something crazy. I said something like, I said not to do something because it would lead to this, this, and this. All right? And normally somebody would have been like, "That, but shut up. What are you talking about?" And we were driving, and she's like, "Oh, yeah, that's pretty good."
Oh, God, you
yeah,
too.
she knew it.
Oh, man.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Mama cray-cray.
You two are.
Shout
you
out
two
to
together are
woo-wee.
wacky tobacco.
Ooh, like Danny Glover and Mel
You guys
Gibson.
are getting wet together. Fucking smoking sherm. Been playing this all week, Hank.
Ripping heaters.
But fuck, what? There was some... Oh, for the longest time in the Montego... Shout out to him. I used to have to. It would get stuck in park. Do you remember this?
Yeah.
It would get stuck in park. Oh, remember the night? That might have been. That was the trip. The impetus of Are You Garbage? Remember we were driving back from Altoona, and that was when I was making fun of you for drinking milk at dinner. Remember? And we laughed and we laughed and we laughed. And we stopped at that wacky fucking gas station.
Oh, it was real sketchy.
Yeah, and the guy came out from the back. Remember that? It was like 4 a.m, maybe, in the middle of fucking Pennsylvania.
Yeah. And we thought they were getting robbed or something like that.
I didn't know what. No, we thought they were going to come after us. So you were like, fucking, let's go.
Oh, yeah.
And then they were like, oh, the bathroom's around back. And he was like, it was like that scene in Casino with fucking De Niro.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, keep going. And I'm like, I got my fucking spidey senses went up, and I was like, no way. I ran back in the car. Then they.
You think you sure I'll pee on myself?
They came out to be like, oh, remember they started. It was like Jeepers Creepers or whatever. They came out of the front to be like, no, you're doing it. Like, where are you going? And I couldn't get the Montego. Was stuck in park.
One of them was a woman, I remember.
Yeah, there was a woman and a guy. I think 2 women and a guy. And you were like, fucking go, man, go. And they were walking closer to the car. And dude, there's not a soul inside. Like, there's probably not a person for 500 miles.
We would have had to blow the propane tank to kill everybody.
Yeah,
That's how we would have done it.
Like the end of Tremors. Yeah. I think it was. That's what it was.
Want to see crazy? We'll show you crazy.
No, but I remember you're like, fucking go, dude. It was one of those things where you're like, and I'm like, shut the fuck up. Like, I'm like, relax. I need to concentrate because, like, you had to feel the clicks in it to get it. You know what I mean? Like, you had to really...
Like a fucking safe cracker.
It was, and you were screaming. I remember being like, shut the fuck up, man. I got to get, like, just shut up and let me do this. Dude, we peeled the fuck out of there.
You got a stethoscope on the wheel? Got it.
You're like, hey, man. You're like, they made the call. The cops, the buzz are coming. They sent the signal.
The call went out.
But we got to wrap her up.
Gang, we love you to death.
Thank you
so much for tuning in. Come see a live show, gang. Couple opportunities.
Charlotte, Atlanta. Guys, we have 2 shows in Atlanta, part of the Red Clay Comedy Festival. Atlanta, get those fucking tickets. Those are going to be a good fucking time.
Yeah, you can just get tickies.
Yeah, you don't have to buy passes to the festival. You can just buy individual tickets.
Unless you want to.
Or you want to, of course. Yeah, I'm just letting you know. You have multiple options there. And then there's another show in Rhode Island on sale right now and another show in Boston. Those shows will most likely sell out as well. So if you're dicking around, kicking rocks, get those fucking tickies.
Make a move, gang. We love you.
Also, hold on. We have merch available.
Yes,
why
we do.
Why have New Guy Luke here? Merch available. And also go follow the Clip channel, the Are You Garbage
There you go.
Clip channel. New Guy Luke is in charge of that.
There he is.
Those numbers are creeping. We post, anything from shorts, under a minute to 10-minute chunks of some of the best heavy hitters and highlights.
Most chest hair on YouTube.
Check it out.
Peace.